here's the problem we're solving at Simple Relevance. Right now it's incredibly difficult for marketers to personalize the communication that they send to the people, to the folks that they're trying to market to. So the result is they take one message, they throw it up against the wall, and they hope that it sticks. We solve that by taking data from around the enterprise, augmenting that data, and making it incredibly easy to do one-to-one personalized marketing to your customers.
Restaurants didn't have a real good way to keep track of their best customers, and so their database was their host or hostess who might fall in love and move to Barcelona, or even worse, go down to the street to a potential competitor's house. The biggest thing that we were helping them do is actually create a database on who their customers were, for one, and then the second thing was really help them with one of the most measurable return on investment marketing tools that a restaurant could possibly have.
So each year consumers spend more than $615 billion in restaurants, and yet there is frighteningly little data available on what exactly they're doing. So restaurants can tell you exactly how many hamburgers they sold on a Tuesday, but they have no clue what happened when a person who came in on a Tuesday and bought a burger went into another restaurant on Thursday and bought something different. That lack of insight into consumer behavior makes it harder for them to forecast demand, develop new products, understand trends, and those are the problems we're trying to solve.
The problem that we're solving is participation in the classroom. I think everyone can remember a time when they were a student when they had a question during class, but they didn't want to ask it for whatever reason. They didn't want to speak in front of their peers, or they didn't want to admit they didn't know something. And this is an important problem to solve because participation is really a pretty integral part of learning.
The problem that we see is really allowing merchants to be able to effectively market, and we've got a lot of very specific user data that allows them to market directly to the people they want to come into their stores and spend money and help grow their business.
Particularly in my experience with Sitter City, but through watching and mentoring hundreds of entrepreneurs at this point, that companies need a definable product and revenue strategy to succeed, but they also need to choose the right vendors. And that can be really challenging. There are a lot of people out there with great sales pitches that don't deliver. So Content Karma is, again, sort of a thank you to Chicago. We've basically culled from the top 100 entrepreneurs in the city of Chicago who the best vendors are for everything from PR to accounting.